really shook me, especially because this is the intersection that my kids walk through to get to school every day.
Neighbors along the 3rd Avenue corridor say they've been advocating for safer streets for years.
Feels like we haven't gotten a lot of response from them.
Yesterday morning, just after 9 o'clock, Sam Mullis saw his neighbor of 14 years get hit by a car while crossing the street.
Yeah, it's possibly the worst thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
The victim's wife confirms that her 84-year-old husband, Anthony Umeli, was killed while crossing 3rd Avenue and Pratt Street. She says he was a very talented artist and photographer who won many awards for his work.
And I think he'll be very missed by every one of his neighbors and his entire family.
Longmont police say a 31-year-old driver hit him in a designated unmarked crosswalk.
Crosswalks that are unmarked, no traffic control devices on multiple intersections in a row.
Mullis says the 3rd Avenue corridor is dangerous, and residents want to see improvements made to make it safer, something he says they've brought up with the city multiple times over several years.
We've gotten responses like, we'll look into this, or we'll do a traffic survey, or others have mentioned that they got no response at all.
The city's Director of Engineering Services, Jim Engstadt, says they have made safety improvements in the area, such as flashing speed limit signs and curb extensions. He says they've held public feedback meetings after residents brought up sight distance issues along the corridor and already evaluating the area to make more improvements next year.
What I'd really like to see is the city take action that doesn't require a fatality, to not wait for someone to get killed in an intersection before they fix the problem.
He says Umeli's loss will leave a big hole in the community.
Remember Tony, that he was a good neighbor, a kind friend, and a good husband and father, and that this shouldn't have to happen to make something like that change.
That was Courtney Yoon reporting. The City of Longmont's Director of Engineering said in a statement that a pedestrian movement study was completed at 3rd and Pratt in 2017. And at that time, the study did not meet the criteria to warrant putting in a crossing treatment. Engstedt, though, says the city was already planning to put safety improvements along the corridor next year. This intersection is now being evaluated as part of that effort.